Hello and welcome to your Yoga Foundations practice. My name's Ari, just in case we've never met before, but I hope we have and you've been doing all the videos up until this point, okay? Now in this class we are going to be working with calming forward folds, okay? We've done a lot of work to bring us to this point. So forward folding is great for getting into your lower back, lengthening your spine. It's also great for getting into the hips and the hamstrings a bit, depending on which forward fold you're doing, okay? So we'll do an array of forward folds. If you do have any injuries going on in your lower back, I want you to take it really easy, or any injuries anywhere in your body. So this is going to be a little bit more calming, a little bit more restorative in nature, okay? So we've done a lot of hard work to bring us to this point, and you've earned it. So we're going to start in a cross-legged position. If you did have two blocks and a strap or something you can use like a strap, like a bit of fabric or something, that'd be helpful. If you don't worry about it too much, okay? Sit on a cushion if you need to. Sit up nice and tall. Close down your eyes and start your inner journey, your inner experience, and tune into your breath. Just arrive on your mat. You're still aware of sounds around you, the world around you, wherever you are. But it's not taking your full attention. Your attention is starting to refine and starting to hone in. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Connecting with your center, you might set an intention or a focus now. What are you working on in your life? How are you feeling right now? Is there anything that you need to bring awareness or energy to? Anything at all? Once you've done that, gently open your eyes. Take your hands just in front of you. Fingertips in the floor. You can have block close by if you want. Now take an inhale first. Lengthen the spine. When you exhale, just start to walk your hands forwards a little bit and just explore. Can you feel anything yet? Can you feel something in your lower back? Can you feel anything in your hips or glutes? Whatever you can feel, I just want you to breathe into it. Lengthen again on your inhale. Exhale, maybe go a little deeper. You're starting to go deeper in your fold. Now just listen to your body. Ease out of it whenever you need to. If you feel like you want to go even deeper, feel free just to fold deeper in. If you want, you can rest your head in your hands, or you can rest your head on any support like a bolster or block or anything that you need. The idea now is just to breathe into the sensation. What do you feel? Have you automatically started getting tension around your shoulders and your jaw? And if you can, let it go. Particularly with the exhales, let it go. And just be here for a few more breaths. Then, when you're ready, just start to walk your hands back up towards your body. Sit up nice and tall and just expand your chest for a moment, pulling on the knees, lifting the heart up. And then you can make your way into child's pose. So come onto hands and knees first. Make sure the knees are about hip distance. The big toes can touch as an option, and you'll just sit your bum back on your heels. Now this can be an active child's pose, so you can extend your arms forwards, fingers reaching away from your hips. Now the forehead can either rest on a block, or it can rest on the floor, or it can just hover off the floor. Or you could also rest it on a cushion. Now just start to glide your rib cage towards your hands, the top of the head reaching to that space between your hands. Keep settling the sit bones on your heels. Just a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, shift forwards into the table. You can move your block out of the way if you had it there. Tuck under your toes, lift the chest, inhale, and then go to downward dog, exhale, starting to straighten out your legs. Now, downward dog is like a forward fold as well, so you can breathe some space into the calves and hamstrings. You are doing some upper body strengthening as well, lengthening your spine. And now just slowly walk your feet up to the backs of your wrists. Now bend your legs, get your stomach on your thighs. Grab opposite elbows, take a ragdoll. Let your elbows be heavy, let your head be heavy. You can nod yes, nod no, or maybe. You can gently sway from side to side, or just be still, whatever feels good. And then just release your arms, kind of like orangutan arms, nice and loose. Press into your feet, gently engage the core. I want you to roll up through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Now when the head lifts, I want you to roll your shoulders back and down. Reach the fingertips down. Stand up nice and tall. Tadasana with the feet hip distance. Now inhale, raise your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, fold, taking your hands down to the earth. Find a halfway lift and lengthen. Fold again, exhale. And the legs can be bent. Halfway lift again, inhale. Fold, exhale. Get your blocks if you have them, just place them in front of the feet or next to the feet, wherever you're comfortable. Now if you can, you're going to start to straighten your legs a little more. Now start to move your torso down your legs more, starting to bend your arms a little more. See if you can reach the top of the head to that space between your feet or the blocks. Feel that great stretch all the way down the back of your legs. Don't worry if your legs aren't all the way straight. Be patient with the hamstrings. They take time. And then inhale, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine. Move the blocks. Take your hands into the floor and step to downward dog. Pedal the legs out, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. And then shift into plank. Lower your knees, sit your bum back on your heels, untuck your toes, child's pose. Now inhale, round through the spine, shift forwards, look forwards. Exhale, lower your hips, bend your arms, lower your belly, lower your chest. Now inhale, lift your chest, come to cobra. Child's pose again, exhale, pull back, send your bum back to your heels. Again, inhale, round through the spine, shift forwards. Look slightly forwards, exhale, bend your arms, slowly lower your hips, your belly, your chest. And then inhale, lifting cobra. Child's pose, exhale, pull back. Now this time shift forwards, tuck under the toes. Head back to downward facing dog, straightening out your legs as best you can. Slowly walk your feet up to the back of your wrists again. Now get your peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. And make sure that the inside of your wrist is facing each other. Now when you're ready, inhale, lengthen the spine, maybe straighten the legs more. And then exhale, fold, pull on the toes, bend the elbows. Padangusthasana. Now my shoulders, they slide down away from the ears. The top of the head reaches that space between the feet like it did before in your forward fold. Now, if you need to have the legs bent more, that's okay, but you're not going to a squat. The idea is to stretch out the back of your legs. Now, breathe in this fold. Every time you exhale, I want you to draw your navel back into your spine. So imagine it filling the lower back. Now, next inhale, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine like a halfway lift. Now, hands on hips as you exhale. Press into your feet, inhale, lift your head and chest, come up. Stay there, take another breath. Sometimes after you've been down a little bit in a fold and you come up, it's normal to feel a little bit lightheaded. And release your hands down by your sides. Now, inhale the arms up again. Exhale, dive again. Take the hands to the floor. Find a halfway lift. Hands can be on shins. Lengthen the spine. Step back to plank as you exhale. Now inhale, shift forwards, lower the knees. Exhale, bend your arms. Hover your chest off the floor. Untuck the toes, cobra. Inhale. Child's pose. Exhale, sit back. Smooth breaths. And now slowly shift forwards, tuck under the toes, head to downward dog again. So you're still stretching out the back of the legs. Still in this forward fold quality. And then walk your feet up behind your wrists again. Little steps, take your time. Now bend your legs. This time, if you can, feed your hands under from the front of your feet. So I lift up the front of the feet, I slide my hands under, and you try to get the toes in line with the wrist creases. So toes in line with wrist creases. Now it's okay to have your legs bent. They might not go straight for a while, that's okay, but it's not like a squat position, okay? Now lengthen the spine, inhale, shoulders back, sternum forwards. See if you can just take the top of the head down towards the floor again. Now if this is too much, grab your big toes or just rest your hands on your shins. One day working towards straightening the legs more. This is foot to hand pose, Padahastasana. Breathe. And then carefully release the hands from under the feet. You can get your blocks if you like. Find a halfway lift and then just step your left foot back. Bend your right leg. You can keep the back toes tucked under. Just for a moment, lift the arms up. So lift the chest up, maybe open the heart a little bit more. And then take the hands down to the blocks. Straighten your front leg for a half splits, which is a forward fold as well. I like to shuffle my foot forwards a bit and then flex the foot back. I'm folding over that straight right leg, and I'm trying my best to take the roundness out of the upper back. So sternum forward, shoulders back. You might need the blocks closer towards your hips. You might need the blocks a lot higher. That's okay. Just do what you need to do. Patient with the back of your right leg. So forward folding gets into the hamstrings a lot. Also the spine. Now rebend your right leg. Now straighten your back leg so you're in a strong lunge, and then step your left foot forwards. Find a halfway lift. You can use blocks or hands on shins, and then fold, bend your arms. Halfway lift again. Step your right foot back, Bend your left leg, lower your right knee, pat it if you need to. Keep the back toes tucked under. Sweep the arms up, lift the chest a bit. So this is basically a counter pose a bit because we've been forward folding a lot. We want to lift the back of the heart and then take the hands down to the blocks or the floor. Maybe shuffle the front foot forwards or the back knee back a bit. Flex the left foot if you can and just fold over your left straight leg. Don't worry if this leg's not straight yet. It's okay. It takes time and a lot of patience. Now rebend your left leg, energize your back leg, move the blocks out of the way and step to plank. Now inhale, shift forwards, lower the knees, bend your arms, exhale. Untuck the toes, cobra or upward dog if you feel like a deeper back bend. Child's pose, lower the knees, sit your bum back and breathe. Couple of breaths. And then walk the hands back, roll up slowly. Now what you're going to do is lean off to one side and extend your legs forwards. So we're coming to sit. Bend your right leg and then just drop your right knee out to the right. Now if your knee's hanging out up high, just put something underneath it, a block or a cushion, okay? Now you might need your strap or your towel near your other foot. And try to just square the chest over that left leg, so the straight leg, and sit tall. So this could be enough to stay, or you could lift your arms up and just keep breathing here. Grow taller through the side body. Keep lifting through the arms. Take an inhale, zip in the belly, and then exhale, start to fold over your left leg. Now get the strap, gently pull on the strap and extend the heart forwards. Notice I'm not rounding in, I'm trying to lengthen. If you're able to, you walk the hands down the strap. If you don't have a strap, you hold your shin. One day you walk your hands down the strap so much that you end up catching your foot. Get the shoulders level and fold over your leg. Draw the belly in. Now where does it feel tight? Where do you feel it? Is it your lower back? Is it your hip? Is it your hamstring on your left leg? What's going on and can you breathe into it? Janu Shasana, just 2 more breaths. Slowly release and come back up. Now you're just going to bring your right leg back in and extend your right leg straight. We'll just do the other side. Bend your left leg, drop your left knee out to the left. Remember you can put a cushion or a block under it. Get the strap ready near your right foot or your towel or whatever you need. Now first, sit tall, square the chest over the right leg. Then lift your arms up, stay here, keep breathing. Can you grow taller? Can you keep lifting? Draw the belly in, inhale. Exhale, start to reach the hands forwards towards the strap, the shin, whatever you need. Now remember, shoulders back, heart forwards. Lengthen down your leg. One day the hands just keep walking down the strap or the towel until they find your foot. Shoulders are in the same line, so lower the left shoulder down if you need to. Glide the crown of the head towards the right foot. Then breathe into where it feels tight. Couple more breaths. And then Slowly release. Come up. You can move the strap out of the way. Extend your left leg straight. Okay. Now bend both your legs. Shuffle your bum forwards. Let's just take a counter pose. So feet flat, hip distance, hands about shoulder distance, fingers facing forwards. Now lift your hips up. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift your hips back up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift the hips back up. Exhale, lower down. Now if you can, bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. See how I lifted my hips first? Then I lower the hips down. This is a good hip stretch. In a way, it's like a forward fold because the chest is going towards the calf and the shin. If it's too much, just walk that left foot forwards a bit. Lift the chest. Now to come out, all you need to do is lift your hip up again, take the ankle off and sit back down. Just roll your wrists out a little bit. And we'll do the other side. Lift your hips up, put the left ankle on top of the right knee. Try to lower the hips back down. If you need to shuffle that right foot forwards a bit, just do it. Breathe into the left hip, lift the chest. Can you feel it in the glute a bit as well? Then lift the hip, take the ankle off, lower the foot down. Now extend your legs. Get the strap or the towel if you need it. Put it near your feet. Now first, lift the arms up. Stay here, keep breathing. So grow taller through the sides of your body. Keep lifting up through your arms. Draw the belly in, take an inhale. Start to hinge forwards as you exhale. See if you can grab a hold of your strap. If you don't have a strap, use your shins or use a towel. Now remember, heart forward, shoulders back. Try to take the rounding out of the upper back. Try to keep the back of the neck long. Remember, when the navel draws into the spine, it helps protect your lower back and it also helps create some space you can fold into. One day you'll be able to reach your feet. Doesn't have to be today. You've got your whole life ahead of you. And even when you reach your feet, it doesn't mean you've made it all of a sudden, you're a yogi. It just keeps on going until one day the top of your head touches the top of your feet and then it just keeps on going anyway. So it always just keeps going. There's never a destination that you reach. It just keeps on going. You know that saying, just enjoy the journey and not the destination? It's kind of like that. Couple more breaths. And then slowly just release and roll up through your spine. Now, I'm going to turn around so you can see it from this way. Bend your right leg. Drop the right knee out to the side. Now lean to the right and just swing your left leg back. Now we did a hip opening class before, but I want to encourage some more hip opening in the forward fold class. So you can either keep the legs as they are in this stag-like position and then fold. That's nice as it is. Some of you may be able to extend your back leg back and then fold, okay? But make sure your right hip's well grounded. When you're ready, go into your hip opening forward fold. Very calming. Don't worry if you're not going down very far, you can stay up. Just breathe into the hip. be here for about another 5 more deep breaths. Slowly come back up and then lean off to the right again and swing your left leg back around and then extend your right leg. Okay, we're just going to take this to the other side. I'll face this way again. Bend your left leg, drop your left knee out to the left, lean to the left and then swing your right leg back. Remember, you can just have both legs bent in this 2 right angle position and then fold. That's a nice forward fold as it is. Or if you did it the other side, you can extend your right leg straight back. Try to ground the left hip on the floor or put a cushion under it or a block. If you need to stay up, just stay up. If you can, you're going to fold. Can be intense, but also restorative. Try to relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Go into your experience for 5 more breaths. Now, if you folded forwards, you'll start to come back up. You'll lean off to the left and then you're going to swing that right leg around again. Just lean back, circle your ankles, your toes, and then bring the soles of your feet together. Take the knees wide. Baddha Konasana. If you want to elevate your seat a little bit, sit on a blanket or cushion, you can do that. Now, you can open the soles of the feet and just have the little toe side edge of your feet pressed together. You can also have the hands behind you and just lift the chest. That might feel nice also. And you can stay there and just try to move the legs down. If you feel like you want to take it a little bit deeper, hold onto your feet and then start to extend the chest forwards. So starting to fold forwards. Just breathe into where you feel it. Could be the lower back, could be the adductors, the muscles of your inner legs. Can you create some space in your body? Just 5 more breaths. See if you can extend and surrender with the exhale. And then when you're ready, slowly come back up. Lean back on your hands. Separate your feet and just windscreen wipe your legs gently from side to side. Okay, now straddle your legs. So you can sit on the mat kind of like I am, or whichever's comfortable for you. If your heels are sensitive or any sensitive bits, just put blanket underneath it or towel or whatever you need. Remember, the sit bone can be elevated if you want to sit on a cushion. Now have the toes facing up towards the sky, okay? So knees face up, toes face up. Remember, you can lean back on your hands and stay there and lift the chest. So that's a good spot to be as well. You can already feel a great stretch there. If you're still feeling good, start to walk the hands forwards, shoulders back, chest forwards. Keep breathing. If you're still feeling good, walk the hands forwards a little more. Keep breathing. Upavista Konasana, or kind of a wide-legged seated forward fold. Straddle position, basically. Keep going. Don't force this. Take your time. Remember, it might not just happen on the first class. You might need to do these for a while. Could be a couple of years. Just go into your experience without force. Think of one day the belly touching the floor, the chest touching the floor. Keep extending. Sometimes people like to rest on either a cushion, a bolster. Sometimes when you get low to the floor, you can extend your arms out towards your feet. So you can even hold your feet. And then you can take the chin or forehead down. But just work with your body. Just a few more breaths. Maybe the quads are engaged to help open up the back of the legs. And if you folded forwards, start to walk your hands back up, sit up. Now grab the back of your legs, bend your legs, bring the feet in, lean back on your hands and windscreen wiper the legs again. So back into that windscreen wiper position. Okay. Then slowly come down onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, come down. Now we need to take the spine in the other way a little bit for a counter pose. So hands touching the heels, bridge breathing, press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips and lift the arms up. Exhale, slowly release the arms, slowly release the spine. Press into the feet, inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms up. Exhale, slowly release the arms, slowly release the spine. Again, press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, slowly release the arms and spine. Just do 2 more on your own. Feel how this is bringing you a little bit of relief in your back. The last one. Okay. Once the spine goes down, hug your knees into your chest. And I just want you to rock your spine in the floor, side to side, massage. And then rock forwards and back. Massage your spine in the floor. Rock all the way up to sit. So we'll do one more calming forward fold. It's called Gomukhasana. So slide your right leg under your left and then step your left foot over the top of your right. So it's almost like you're going towards a seated twist. Now if this is tricky for you, don't worry about bending your right leg. You can just have the leg extended straight, okay? So you can do that and then you keep walking your left foot over to the right. So you're trying to bring your knees close together. But if you can, you're having that right leg bent as well. Gomukhasana. Now, rest your hands on the feet if you can, And usually what I need to do is lift my bum, slide my knees together, and then sit back down. Now shoulders down, ground the left hip, take an inhale, and when you exhale, start to fold forwards. Think of the chest going towards the left knee. Can you feel that in the left hip and the glute? Shoulders back, sternum forwards. Massage the feet if you like while you're there. Just keep breathing as you fold. Just one more breath here. Slowly come up, lean back on the hands again, uncross the legs. Now bring your left leg under your right. Step your right foot over the top of your left knee. Then start to walk your right foot over to the left. So you're trying to bring your knees together again. Now remember, you can extend your left leg straight if you want. Now I need to lift my bum up first, slide my knees together, and then sit down. Got my hands on my feet, shoulders down, chest lifted. I inhale, and then maybe exhale, fold. Feel it in the right hip glute area. Keep breathing. Just find space in the body. Remember, the breath is the key to opening the body and finding this space. It's also the key to calming your mind. Really, the whole of the yoga practice is meant to facilitate a calm mind. Clearing your mind of clutter, clearing your body of tension, toxins, whatever you want to call it, just finding clarity in body and mind. You do that through the breath and your focus, your intention, your dedication, your discipline, the passion that you have for your life, your body, your movement. Just one more breath here. And you can slowly come up, lean back on the hands, uncross the legs, and then we'll make our way onto our back again. Vertebrae by vertebrae back down. Now take the arms out in a T shape. You can bend at the elbows if you like, and just drop both knees to the right. And for today, you're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left leg like a figure four, and just feel how that stretches out the left hip flexor, lower back. Breathe. Take the ankle off the knee, slowly bring the legs back to center. Inhale here. Then when you exhale, take your legs over to the left. Now your left ankle will rest just on top of your right thigh. You can look over to the right. I just want you to breathe into this right side. Deep breaths. If you turned your head, bring it back to center. Take your ankle off your knee, bring the legs back to center. Now hug your knees into your chest. Massage the spine again in the mat. Maybe circle the knees around. And then extend your legs straight. Lift your head, chest, reach your hands towards your feet. Feel the cores engaged. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly release the head, the shoulders down into the floor. Shavasana, the final pose of your practice now. Just let your body relax. Now, how do you feel in the hamstrings, in the hips, the glutes, the lower back? So forward folds, it does release the lower back a bit, and a lot of the hip opening will also help release the lower back. It's also a lot of work in the back of the legs. But more so, see if you can feel the calming quality from the practice. So different practices have different qualities depending on the types of poses that you're doing. So forward folding can be quite calming in nature, quite introspective and self-reflectory. So you just see how you feel. Allow every exhalation to surrender you into the floor. Noticing the sensations in your body. Noticing the quality of your mind. The exhalations, you let go of any last bits of tension. You don't need it. Shavasana. Now start to deepen your breath. Take in as much air as you can. Let it all out with an exhale. Again, deep breath in. Let it all go. Take another breath. Last one. Biggest breath of the day. And let it out. Bring some movement gently back. Toes, fingers, ankles, wrists. Maybe take a big stretch. Roll to your side. Use your arm like a pillow, nice and relaxed, calm. And then slowly make your way up to a cross-leg position, like how we started. If you remember, just bring the other shin at the front. If you need to sit on a cushion, sit on a cushion. Sit tall, lift your chest up. And then slowly bring your hands in front of your heart in your prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Acknowledging the effort you made just to step on your mat, just to move, just to breathe, and always just give your body attention that it needs with patience and practice. Allowing the journey to unfold as it's meant to. And always honor that effort. Just know that there are changes taking place. Namaste. Okay, there was our calming forward fold practice. So hopefully you're feeling nice and settled now. Try to hold on to that feeling as long as you can. I'll see you in your next class.